Andrew posted a video recently where it was a discussion between a theist and somebody who's recognizing that they are God, that everything is one. And the conversation was very straightforward. It wasn't, there is no God, so much as maybe we should re-examine the concept of God, because we're sticking to something that's self-validating. We're sticking to something that's self-soothing. And that's the only purpose that we're sticking to it. Whereas if we were to question it a little bit more, we would question ourselves and our assumptions. Maybe we'd have a deeper insight, which is a great post. Let's just look at things afresh. Let's find another way to see this. But the response was largely, you're saying there's no God, you're absolutely wrong. And the response was, I would often just respond, no, that's actually not what we're saying. What we're saying is that this should be looked at afresh, that just in the same way that your idea of air isn't air, your idea of God isn't God, ever, regardless of what that idea might be. And of course, I would just get, well, that means your idea of God's not God. Correct. That's what I'm saying. But they could not see that ideas, the perception, the attachment to the perception of the concept is optional. There's no understanding that it's optional because their entire world is concept. Their entire world is ideas. It's all in their head. Because if they were to touch reality, it would all fall apart, which is why what you said earlier makes total sense, whether it's cannabis or psychedelics, or the fact that they just didn't care about the concept of God. It makes it more fluid. We can look at it, we can question it, we can get insight from it. But as soon as it's the end of the road, this is it. This is what God is. There's no room for insight. There's no room for growth. There's no room for anything except further identification and sticking to those that agree with you the most and avoiding those that don't.